Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Shop Talk. Appreciate y'all dropping in. Want to talk a little bit about the OG Anunoby uh injury update. Also, we're gonna address the New York Knicks, their health, and also about to go into the playoffs in about a month from now. I think the last game is April 14th might be their last game of the season. I know they about 16 games left or 15 games left. Uh, but we want to talk a little bit about that. Well, let's talk about last night against the Trailblazers. The New York Knicks was able to pull this victory out and win. And pretty much from start to finish, the Knicks hold the lead. Portland Trailblazers was able to get it close a little bit in that final quarter, but the Knicks was able to hold them off. But I want to really talk about OG Anunoby. For those that watched the game, OG Anunoby went for a steal or rebound, and you know, he came up grinching and holding his surgical repaired elbow. I know as Knicks fans, we got a little nervous about that. Now, against the Philadelphia 76ers a couple of days ago, showed no sign of that injury, even though OG against the Portland Trailblazers was able to come back on the court and finish the game. So it was put out. Shout out Fred Katz of the Athletic. Um, so it was put out through him and through Tom Thibodeau. And here's what was put out. According to the NBA reporter, Fred Katz of the Athletic, New York Knicks forward, OG Anunoby is dealing with pain and soreness in his surgical repair elbow. Anunoby underwent right elbow surgery on February 8th to remove a loose bone fragment. There's going to be some time. There's going to be sometimes where there's going to be soreness. Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau uh, said he played through it. He was fine. Medical looked at him. There's going to be times where he gets hit, and you just try to keep going. So that was put out. Shout out Fred Katz. Also, shout out Tom Thibodeau for putting that out. That's it. As a fan, we worry. You know what I mean? My whole thing is when's the Knicks going to be fully healthy? I want to see them healthy. I want to see them back together. Now I know as a fan of the NBA that OG had injury um, issues in the past, even with Toronto. The year they won the chip, OG didn't even play because he was out for an injury. Uh, but listen, man, I'm not really worried about it right at this time in regards to OG Anunoby. I think I'm not a doctor, but I believe he's gonna experience, uh, some soreness in the elbow. It was repaired. A spur chip was removed out his elbow, so he did have a surgery. So listen, man, um, we just gotta fight through it, and hopefully he's gonna be healthy and be all right. Also, I should have started the show out. I wanna pay my respect and my condolence to R.J. Barrett, his family, the Barretts. R.J. Barrett just lost a brother just recently, passed away. So, from the shop talk, as well as myself, we send our condolence. And listen, man, that's never a good thing. Never, ever. I don't care who you are, where you're from, who's the relative, who's the friend. It's never a good thing. So we definitely send our condolence to the RJ Barrett, the Barrett family. We all know I'm not gonna keep on it, but we know RJ. Uh, like they said, once a Nick, always a Nick. So, and even if he wasn't, I would still like to express our condolence to the Barrett family. All right, so basically, I kind of wanted to just touch on. the OG Anunoby thing, the injury, because I know Nook fans, we're worried and this, that, and the other. And um, I'm I'm thinking we shouldn't really worry so much. I'm thinking from what I'm reading that it's normal for him to feel some pain. Because practice is different than a game. You know what I mean? So, and I understand his first game back to the Philadelphia 76ers, we didn't see that. I actually believe I heard him scream when it happened, when he went to go for that ball and he started clenching at that elbow. So it was definitely some pain there. Um, as far as uh the rest of the injury report with the Julius Randle and the Mitchell Robinson situation, well, I know Mitchell Robinson traveled with the team on this road trip. He traveled with them. We don't know when he's coming back. Uh, but I believe Tom Thibodeau said that he's close to being able to start uh, some physical contact and stuff like that. So that's a good sound to hear. And we can use him back. We really want to see this team healthy uh, going into these playoffs next month. Um, and see what we could do. I think right now, as we all know, the Knicks have been staying afloat uh, with the help of everybody. Precious Achua, Josh Hart, uh, Hardenstein playing or pretty much on an injury too. Uh, Jalen Brunson just like playing out his mind. And also, I wanted to talk. Also, we're going to get into some Jalen Brunson situation where I was watching something, the Low Post podcast with Zach Lowe and Bobby Marks. Shout out Bobby Marks. Shout out Zach. Listen, man, I'm thinking, I think he's going to be considered for All NBA. Uh, this guy has put this team on his back. He has played through injuries. He has played through pain. I watched him a couple of nights ago. I forget who they were playing. Get punched in his jaw, like a left hook, straight to the jaw. And keep playing. Last night against the Portland Trailblazers, he came out of there with 40 something points, 40 and more. I don't know if it was 45, but I know it was a late game. I did watch it though. I did watch it, but I was half asleep, half woke. And shout out to New York Knicks for being able to pull out that game against a young Portland Blazer team. So, I mean, they went in there and did what they were supposed to do, and they were able to pull it out. So, listen, man, I just wanted to come on. I wanted to give y'all an update on the OG Anunoby injury. Uh, and also, I wanted to talk about the Jalen Brunson. I want to talk about Jalen Brunson. I want to ask y'all go down in the comment section. You think Jalen Brunson can make an All NBA? I believe he could. I believe he could. Just on the body of work, what he's doing for this team, screwing this team together. They stay in afloat. Yes, he has help. He has Precious. You know what I mean? He has Josh Hart. He got Deuce McBride. He got these guys that's stepping up big time and trying to stay afloat here in this Eastern Conference, and they've been maintaining that fourth seed. I think they're a full game ahead of the Orlando Magic right now, and that's a possibility. These two teams can meet in the first round of the playoffs. Orlando Magic and um, the New York Knicks. I think Orlando Magic will have home court over the New York Knicks if they met in the first round of playoffs because I think they beat us four. We won one. We won that last game against the Orlando Magic. So we'll see where it go. We're gonna see where it go. Uh, Knicks take on Sacramento uh, tomorrow, late night. That's another late game. I think coming on at 10 p.m. Eastern time. They take on the Sacramento Kings. I was looking at the schedule for the rest of the season. I'm going to run off a little bit of the schedule for you guys, um, so y'all have a little update on what's going on. So yeah, like Saturday, we take on the Sacramento Kings. Um, let me see something here. Two, four, 16 games remaining. 16 games remaining in the season. So we got the Kings, and then Monday we get the Golden State Warriors, and then we get the Denver Nuggets, and that will complete that road trip, that 4-game road trip. Then we head back to the Garden for the Brooklyn Nets, the Detroit Pistons, and then we hit the road again for 2 games against Toronto and San Antonio, and then we come back home for OKC, and then we hit the road again for Miami. Come back home again. On the, let me give y'all some of the dates. Hold on. Let me give y'all the dates because I'm just telling y'all. So where was we at? I said okay. So Saturday is Sacramento. Monday, this Monday, Golden State Warriors. Thursday, Denver Nuggets. All those are on the road. We come home for 2 games next Saturday, and and that following Monday against Brooklyn and Detroit. We hit the road again that Wednesday, the 27th against Toronto, and then we take on San Antonio uh, on the road on the 29th, Friday, and then we come back home for 1 game against OKC. That's Sunday the 31st. Hit the road again, Miami on the 2nd. Come home on the 4th and take on the Sacramento Kings again. Then I won't say it's getting a little easier because we still got Milwaukee and Boston in those last few games of the regular season. But we 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 hit the road for Chicago, Milwaukee, and then Chicago again. That's the 5th, 7th, and the 9th. Come home for the we come home. No, we still on the road against Boston, and then we come home for the Brooklyn Nets. And that last game of the season is against the Chicago Bulls. So there you have it. That's the rest of the season. That's the 16 games. Um, listen, last 2 games at home, Brooklyn and Chicago. That's the April 12th and April 14th. You get those last 2 games at home. And listen, man, it's gonna be a rough road. I don't know when we're gonna get healthy. I don't know when Mitchell Robinson's coming back. I don't even know if Julius Randle will be coming back in the next 4 or 5 games. I know Mitchell Robinson is on the road with them. I seen him there. He's there with them. Uh, I personally didn't see Julius Randle on the road with them, but he might be. I don't know. Y'all can go down in the comment section. Y'all can let me know if Julius Randle's on this road trip. Picking up tomorrow in Sacramento at 10 p.m. and then on to go to State, another late game at 10 p.m. and then Denver at 9 p.m. So y'all let me know what y'all think, what's going on. Y'all think Mitchell Robinson is going to be put back in the rotation, whether he'll be coming off the bench, which I think he'll be coming off the bench when he get back. Uh, in the beginning, I don't know if they'll switch it out with Hardenstein on the bench, bring Mitchell back in the starting. But listen, man, even if Mitchell's coming off the bench, this team is a great team. There's something to be reckoned with. I know nobody really wants to play them, especially healthy. You don't want to play the New York Knicks healthy, especially if they get enough time to get back in. These injured players come back and get back into everything and be, man. If they could be 90% healthy, the Knicks is a dangerous team in the playoffs. They're a very dangerous team. Uh, and shout out to New York Knicks. Shout out Tom Thibodeau. Shout out the whole organization. Uh, Also, I want to touch on one more thing before I let you guys go. I want to touch on the Piston Knicks, the Detroit, New York Knicks, and that's Bogey and Alec Burks. Since they came over, I really don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this was a jinx trade, because I also know that Grimes went in that trade to Detroit, and he's been playing bad since he got there, except for the one game he had against the New York Knicks. But he's been playing bad, as well as Bogey and Burks coming to New York. They've been playing bad. Burks, I mean, Bogey stepped up a few games, but Burks just looked like I don't know, man. I don't know. I said something before about Burks, and some people got offended at what I said. I didn't say nothing really bad. I just said what I saw. Like, listen, man, I don't know what's going on with Burks. I watched him last night. I think he only played 4 minutes. Uh, even Tips sounds and looks like he's about, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just like, and don't think Burks can't get bitch, because he could. Tibbs binks Derrick Rose. So don't think Burks can't hit the bench. I know Tibbs love Burks, but Burks ain't doing, I don't know, bro. I watched him last night. He all over the place. He taking shots that, bro, like, pass the ball. Pass the ball. That's all you could do. Pass the ball. Set up for a shot. He's going. Listen, it's a bad thing on Alec Burks right now. And listen, man, I got love for Alec Burks. Uh, like I said, once a Nick, always a Nick. And Alex Burks was here. Y'all know he's with the Knicks a couple of years back, and you know how Tibbs felt about him. Don't think Tibbs won't put him on that bench, especially if we get our players back. We get Julius Randle back. We get Mitchell Robinson back. And we got to figure out Tim's got Tim's got a job. You got to figure it out. You gonna have to figure that out. Where you putting pressures? What you doing with Bogey? We already got an idea where Alex Burke going. Alex Burke gonna be at the end of the bench. Because Deuce McBride have shown and have proven that he needs to be in this rotation. Y'all agree? Go down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. But like always, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Peace, your boy. I'm out.